Hi friends, this is Chetna from LIMS Learn in Minutes. Today we are going to see the second part of cardiovascular system. In first part we have seen the introduction of circulatory system. In that we have seen the heart, diagram of heart, the layers of the heart and blood vessels of the heart. Blood supply to the heart and nerve supply to the heart also. So let's start part 2. Cardiac cycle. Now, what is the meaning of cardiac cycle or the definition of cardiac cycle? The events which occur from the beginning of one heartbeat to the beginning of the next is called the cardiac cycle. This takes place in two stages. First stage is contraction or systole and the second one is relaxation or diastole. Now let's see one by one contraction and relaxation. Before going in detail, you can have a look on the diagram given inside. So basically the contraction of auricles and ventricles is called arterial and ventricular systole respectively, while their relaxation is known as arterial and ventricular diastole respectively. This goes on in a repeated manner throughout the life. The process of contraction starts automatically in auricles, supported by electrical impulses from the SA node or the sinoatrial node, also called pacemaker, situated at the extreme upper portion of right auricle. From here, the impulses spread down to the junction of AV node or atrioventricular node and then downwards to the ventricles through the bundle of His, and contraction of the ventricles occurs. The force and time of contraction of ventricles is much more than that of auricles. The force of contraction of the left ventricle is the strongest as it has to pump blood throughout the body. So this is about the cardiac cycle. In the diagram you can see the arterial systole and arterial diastole. Here ventricular systole and ventricular diastole. The process starts here and it continues in a circle throughout the life per heartbeat. Let's see about the electrocardiogram, that is also known as ECG. Electrocardiograph is an instrument routinely used in non-invasive diagnostic procedures. It records movements of electric current in heart. Electrodes called limb leads are placed on the left and right arm and left leg. 6 more movable leads are placed on the pericardial, that means over the heart, pericardial area of the chest, while an ECG, that is tracing, can be recorded by a trained technician. Its study and interpretation is highly specialized job and needs expert services of a qualified physician, that is cardiologist. Let's see heart sounds. Usually 2 types of heart sounds are heard through a stethoscope. A simple instrument used by doctors and nursing staff to hear heart sounds. One is lump, a dull but long sound, and the other is dub, sharp but short. The first sound lump is due to the closing of the atrioventricular walls and ventricular contraction. The dub is because of the closing of aortic and pulmonary valves. When the walls of the heart are deformed or damaged, other heart sounds are also heard, which are known as cardiac murmurs. Now let's learn about the cardiac muscles. The cardiac muscles have three specific characteristics properties. First is contractibility, by which blood is pumped. Second, conductivity, by which electrical impulses are transmitted to different parts of the heart. And third one is rhythmicity, by which they contract and relax. So let's see about the arterial pulse. What is arterial pulse? It is a wave felt in an artery because of increased pressure in it when blood is pumped from the heart. It is known as a pulse and is best felt in a superficial artery, especially when it passes over a bone like the radial pulse in the wrist. This pulse rate denotes the heartbeats and it varies even in healthy individuals with age, emotions, exercise, etc. Normally it is 72 per minute. However, in a newborn it is about 140 per minute and decreases gradually as the age progresses to stabilize between 60 to 80 per minute in an adult. Cardiac output. In the resting condition, the heart beats at a rate of 72 times per minute. With each beat, it pumps about 70 milliliters ml of blood, which is known as the stroke volume. The amount of blood pumped each minute is therefore 72 into 70 is equal to 5 liters, approximately 5 liters blood, which roughly equals the total volume of blood in the body. This volume of blood is known as cardiac output. During exercise, emotion, anxiety, etc., the heart may beat up to 150 times per minute and the stroke volume may go up to 150 ml, taking the cardiac output to 20 to 25 liters per minute to enable the body to get adequate amount of oxygen and nutrition. This is about cardiac outputs. Thank you.